Hello everyone, this is day 6 of Making of Vandaville, and I have made a mistake. So, in the last live stream, I was basically finished with the animations. I was done with all of the animations, and all I have to do now is start adding volumetrics, but I'm actually going to add that in the other computer because the other computer actually has better equipment. However, the issue becomes the fact that I messed up. I tried to get the stop motion effect on the characters, and the two the two characters went well, as you can see. The two characters went pretty well. So this guy right here is doing okay. It's sort of like the style I was going for. LOLs is also doing pretty okay. So that's pretty alright. But this guy seems to have a bit of an issue. I don't know why, but this guy seems to just bug out, and it's just really annoying. So I think I don't really want to do it, but hopefully I can just fix a couple of things here and there, resample the animation, and then just hopefully they'll fix it, because right now it's not looking too good. But yeah. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and change up the format of these videos. I have decided I will work for around an hour and 30 minutes, and then I'll take one big break per thing. I'll take like one big break, and then when I feel like I can go back to work again, I'll go ahead and work on it again. Alright, let me put on an hour and 30 on the clock, actually. I'm gonna use my phone here as my, actually I can just sort of watch on YouTube. Hold on, this is super unnecessary. Wait a minute. Oh, good God. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and, watch probably like a podcast or something, and then I will catch you guys in an hour 30. See you later. stop motion. Finally cracked the code. Now I just actually, so I have like 30 minutes left on the timer, but I think I'm basically done. I mean, yeah, all the scenes are now fully animated. All I have to do now is render them out, and tomorrow we're just gonna, well, I'm just gonna do it on the computer, and I mean, this is already pretty good. So I think we should be good. Everything is set up. All the animations are ready. And at the end of the day, we've done everything we can for this. Let me actually check the chat. Maybe there's something in the chat. All right. Let me see. Maybe there's more in live chat. All right. Hello there. It's honestly impressive how you make this, and I can't even make a box in Blender. Well, you just learn, you know. You just get a bunch of stuff, and then you'll just figure it out. Hey, hi Al. How are you doing? All right. I think I'm done. I'm done for the trailer. I actually did it. I finished the trailer of Vandaville. It's actually done. All the animation, the look of it is done. All I have to do now is add like bells and whistles to the thing, and then I'm basically good to go. It's actually crazy that I did all of this in a span of 6 days. But I mean, it is literally just a trailer, so there really is no like, there is nothing else to be shown for. Like, I don't think this is any difficult. But hopefully, this pace is gonna continue on because my what do you call that? Like a morale? Like my morale is very, very, very high. I can't like I've been putting this off for so long, and finally I actually have some tangible like video output of the Vandaville universe. And that's nice. It's nice to see your own universe actually building itself, and I actually do like that. Um, I think tomorrow, I don't even know what to do tomorrow. I guess tomorrow I'll just start working on the first film. I guess. I mean, there's so like the problem with Vandaville that I've found is that I get a lot of concepts in, but not fully fleshed out stories. Like I would be like, oh, that would be a pretty cool story, but I would end up just not really fleshing it out and making the thing actually like understandable. Oftentimes I just often like just simmer around in the universe and just don't really make a full story arc, and that's a sign of a hesitant writer. You know, you want to make sure you gotta have just a solid trajectory for your story. And I mean, I think it's a little easier if I look at it like step by step, maybe. Like if I look at it through, hi F, hello, how are you doing? I just finished animating everything. I just have to render them out, make sure it's nice and polished, and then I think the trailer is gonna be out maybe at like, I would say end of August, right? We'll be at the end of August. So yeah, it's pretty dope. Um, I think what else? Like I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on like should I do? Should I focus on small form films that have a little bit of lore, or just full on full side lore about like the main characters? I think it's much better if I work with, the offhand stuff. Like if I work with stuff that's not super related to the lore, but has a little bit of lore in it. Like it's not totally changing the aspect of the story arc. I think that would be my like short film project next. Um, I also don't know if I should write like should I live stream the um the writing process of Vandaville. And actually, you know what? The writing process, the chat, you guys, you guy, the only one watching, um, will actually get in and can like add stuff to it. It's always nice when you have like a second opinion on something. So it's nice to see if someone has something that you can give for your creative work. And I think having chat helped me out with the writing process, because I mean I already have the universe fleshed out in my head, but having an actual story is probably going to be hard. Like I already have one written, but it was actually it's one of those things where it's like I don't exactly know how this is gonna tie into the story. Well, I think I do know, but that's an assumption, you know. So I'm still thinking whether or not it's going to be like a participatory one. And if that's the case, right? If that's the case, should I move into the PC? Like, should I have that on on the PC? Because I mean, as much as I love this setup of just right now, for those people who can't really see, well, all of you, but for those people who don't know, I am live streaming this on my bed on on a like a foldable table, and I'm literally just laying in bed while doing this, which is fantastic. I would love to work like this. I would love to work like this. Imagine if I work like this. But I think um, this isn't just feasible with the equipment that I have, and I do have the best equipment for the other channel, but I'm not exactly sure if I should invest that on this one. Like, I don't know. Anyways, I think for today I have basically finished the trailer, right? The trailer is done and dusted. Um, I have to. What should I do tomorrow? You know what? You know what? Just for fun, I'm gonna make promotional renders tomorrow. I'm gonna do like a Beeple thing where they just like make like renders, really cool looking renders. So I'm gonna make like a really cool render of some of the characters. Maybe canon, maybe not canon, something like that. Like I think having those little cool things that are not gonna be in the film, but they're just sort of nice, cool graphics to show like the universe in, I think would be pretty cool. So tomorrow I'm gonna work on. I would say we would have to make like around like how many? Like feasibly in the span of, let's say, if I stream around like 5 hours on this, I would say, I mean, I guess five would be good. Like one every hour, that would be pretty good. Or maybe three to make it a little more easier on myself. But like I think having those like cool little renders would be pretty nice. So I think I'll have those. Anyways, I think that is it. Tomorrow, render day. Just making a bunch of renders, and I guess I'll be releasing them like weekly, maybe, like you know, like that sort of ordeal. And I think it's looking fairly bright. I at first, not gonna lie, when I did the rebranding, I was a little bit like, you know, I was a little bit like on the fence because I felt like I just put myself in a place where I was like, frick, I guess I have to do this now. like like I thought it was gonna be like, well, I have set myself up for failure, right? And maybe I did, right? Maybe I basically have made now a play. Basically, maybe I've put myself in a place where like, oh shucks, this is like no going back kind of deal. But I feel like now that I've finished the trailer, I'm actually fairly optimistic about this whole thing. Like I feel like I can actually do this. I feel like I should make more of these things, like little. Like I think I have to start small, and then if I have a big idea, I'm still gonna make the small projects, but the big idea is like going to be like in the back, still going on, like working on it and stuff like that. Because I figured out that the animating part is not the hardest part of all of this, right? Like I think, like, sure, it takes a lot of time, right? It takes a lot of time to actually animate and model all of this, but I think the hardest part from this experience is definitely like the writing process of it. Like, I think making it very like straightforward, just making the story straightforward is definitely a concern, and I think I'm gonna have to get over that at some way, you know. Playing TF2 right now, nice. Starting small is really hard. When you hit medium, it's really easy, and then when you get big, that's where you'll sit. I guess, yeah. Like, I think it's not necessarily like I have to work in the small things. Like I obviously can work with like, the actual like big film that like sort of ties it in together, but I think there's no need for that right now. Like I think it's much easier for me if I work like in short like form factor films and not have to worry about like making the story good or making this like stuff make sense, because at the end of the day I didn't really make Vandaville for the lore. Like the lore just sort of comes in as an extra. It doesn't really, like, it's not the main focus of Vandaville when I first made it. Like, sure, it's cool. It's cool to have lore, but that wasn't my intention for Vandaville. Vandaville was just supposed to be a Stickman animation series because I believe that there's not a lot of it. Like, there's only like what, like three major ones. Like, there's the Hune universe, there's the FFFG, there's like there's only like Nemesis. There's only a few. And I always have wanted like, man, if there's like one more big one, I would love to be the guy who made it, right? I would love to be the guy who made that universe. And I guess this is the beginning of it, you know. And I think the important part to know is that I think we had the same mindset when I was also making this. Like, they didn't really think about the lore too much. They added lore, but it was sort of pseudo lore. It wasn't exactly supposed to be taken seriously. It wasn't supposed to be like a super important thing in the story. But if they do like the story, they can build off of that. That's the thing. So I figured, I think that's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna make stuff that doesn't really make a whole lot of lore, like bunch thing, but well, yeah, that's why I wanted to become a TF2 YouTuber. There isn't that many. I guess, yeah, like sort of, like I think your case specifically, like I'm not entirely sure if your case you want to like do you really like content creation? Because okay, so this is a little bit deviating from what we have, but I guess this is just a just chatting thing now because I mean I don't have anything to do. So I think what you're trying to do, because you are doing TF2 content, and if your reasoning is because there's not many TFT YouTubers, you also have to have the reason that, hey, I actually just like making videos. Like, I think I learned that earlier. Like, I just like making videos. And then there was a point in the matter where I sort of got hungry with like fame and numbers and all that stuff. And that didn't become my focus anymore. Like, making videos wasn't my focus anymore. And then that sort of made me feel bad because I felt like, am I really a content creator? That kind of deal. And I think to just save yourself the bother of that, I think everyone who gets into YouTube should like content creation. Like, if you like making videos in general, it doesn't matter if it's TF2, it doesn't matter if it's a vlog, it doesn't matter. If you just like the creation process of making videos, then you're on the right track. And I've learned that. I've because I've always liked editing. There's something about editing that I actually just like. And I think I lost that when I was doing, the daily uploads. I sort of lost this like passion that I had where I would just edit stuff. Like, I actually do just like editing stuff. That was my thing. I even wanted to be an editor at one point. So, like, I just personally liked making videos. And so the reason why I did the rebranding was that I actually want to make videos that I would watch. Like, what would I watch? And if I like the stuff that I make, then I guess that would be okay for everybody. I like TF2. I like the idea of being a YouTuber, so it kind of fits. Well, I mean, kind of. I like the result of videos. True. And the thing is, at the end of the day, it's all that matters, right? I think, like, from like being a small YouTuber to like growing into a little bit. Not I'm still not exactly a big YouTuber because at the end of the day I bloated my channel to all hell. Like, that's not how you're supposed to grow a channel. But I think what I've learned was that in order to grow successfully on this platform, and the keyword there is successfully, not efficiently, is if you just like the process of the stuff that you make, if you like the videos that you make, and if you just don't really think it's a chore, right? Because that's the worst part. The worst part is if your videos start feeling like a chore. It doesn't feel like you're working on something that you're proud of anymore. It's sort of just you're doing it because you have to, right? You don't want that feeling when you're starting out. And I think early on I had that like really bad habit since I was very number centric. I looked into numbers more than the actual stuff that I'm making. And, that sort of led to us today. But yeah, now with sort of a new now that I have a conscious like actual look through of what I'm making, I have now started to appreciate the fact that there are people there are people still out there. Even if I did all of the freaking horrendous content that I've made, the content choices that I did, there are still people who actually stuck around, who actually, still watched. And I think that those are the people that I want. Like, those are the people that I actually want in my channel. And so I think that was sort of the conscious decision that I had to rebrand the channel and become content centric instead of number centric. And the thing was, I became content centric like pretty much years before this, but I uh, I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know if like I was basically like doing the Mr. Beast thing, where for those people who didn't know, Mr. Beast did a lot of things before he became famous. He did so many kinds of content just to get to a format that works, right? Like he did so many things just so that he would actually have something that he likes, that he's proud of, and that actually works on YouTube, right? And the thing is, the best case scenario is if you get all of them, right? If you like what you do, if it's easy to make, and if people love it, right? And it takes a while. It takes a while to find that, you know. And that's what I did. I tried everything that I can. I did stream highlights. I did recordings. I did basically everything gamer related under the sun. I did. And well, it sort of worked, but it really didn't hit, you know? Like, I think there's a very big difference to making the content that you would like to make and then making the content that people want to see. But there is this overlap. There is this overlap that you just have to nail. You just have to find it. You just have to make it. And I believe, all right? So this is the sort of like the bet that I have. I believe that whatever happens to the upload that I'll make, like, because right now I'm working on the portal video. For those people who don't know, I'm working on the portal video. This is like my statement for the channel. This is going to be like how I make my content. This is how I make my stuff. This is what I'm proud of. This is what I'm making, right? If that ends up working, then good. Because that means I actually make the stuff that I like and people love it, right? But if it doesn't work, then that's completely fine because I loved it. I personally actually loved the video that I made, and I'm just gonna keep doing it until I get bored of it, you know? Like the video format that I'm working for this portal video seems like, for me, my style. It's my kind of content. And the thing is, you would only do something if you like it. And I like it. I like making like right now I'm enjoying. Like it's like it's been so long since I've actually enjoyed editing, it's pretty weird. Like actually like working on the video, making it funny, adding like lots of stuff that I used to do. Like it's actually really refreshing to just sit down, edit a video, and just be like, wow, I like that. I made that. And yeah, that's sort of the new statement that I have for the new channel, you know? And you know what? I even had this idea. I even have the idea that my my thumbnails are going to be like hand drawn. Like so since my banner is a little bit hand drawn, like might as well make like like um for these big little like videos, I guess I can make it like, oh, like it's like hand drawn, this is like a special video, that kind of deal. Maybe, I don't know, like maybe I'll live stream me making the thumbnail. Like once the video's done, of course. Like I'm not gonna make the thumbnail before the video's done. Like that's just stupid. So I'm gonna make the video, right? After the video is fully finished, fully edited, I'm gonna make the thumbnail, but my plan was I want to make the thumbnail hand drawn, you know. Like I feel like it's a good idea. So, um, since VTubers have a name for themselves, I've come up with a name for TF2 YouTubers, TF Tubers. That's a pretty good one. That sort of sounds like team fight, like team fight like what was it? Team fight tactics. Oh man, that game. I don't know. I don't exactly know what happened to that game. Is that game still around? So for those people who didn't know, Teamfight Tactics is it's like a auto chess. It's like auto chess but for like League of Legends essentially. So I I've heard lots of people playing it. Like people like played it like crazy. It was like the big hit. Everybody started playing it. You know. Yeah, I ended up making a video first and then making the thumbnail. Yeah, I think that's important, you know. Like if you make the video, at least you know that the video's good, right? Like you gotta make sure that the video's good first. And then and then the main thing is that the thumbnail has to be also as good as the video, but it doesn't take too long to make the thumbnail, you know. The only thing in my thumbnail is kind of just copy paste. It's kind of only just for the views. So you're anime baiting. Is that what you're trying to say? You're anime baiting because you know weebs will click it. Um, I mean, look, man. I okay. This is more of a personal suggestion, but I think you should pick up like SFM Lab and make custom thumbnails. Like I think if you use SFM Lab to make custom thumbnails, I think it would work a little better because that is a pretty big like um, theme for TF2 YouTubers. They make like customized thumbnails for the models. You know, that's basically sort of what I'm doing. Like I make the model do stuff for the thumbnail, that sort of thing. So like I think you should do that, yeah. Like I think you learning SFM and hey, the thing was is if you learn SFM, you would be able to do animated bits too. That would also be pretty cool, you know. That would be pretty fun. All right. I think I've babbled on for long enough. It's funny to see that if I start talking, the viewership starts going up, and if I don't talk, it's basically like no one's watching. I mean, it makes sense, you know. Like that's sort of why you're streaming. And the thing is, I would talk, but I just don't want to. Like I mean, first of all, for those people who don't know, the reason why I don't stream in the morning is because my sister works in the morning, and my sister works for an online job, and she has meetings that she has to attend to. So that's mainly the reason why I don't stream in the morning. or in the afternoon. And if I do stream in the afternoon, I pretty much do not like make that much like sound like you're not supposed to. Okay, like it's like you just have to be quiet most of the time. And I think I think that sort of is not good for viewership, but at the same time, once again, I really do not care. I do not care about viewership on these live streams because this is uh this is not exactly supposed to be like watched. Like this is just sort of like a journal of a creator, you know. This is sort of like the the slow descent of a creator. Slow descent to madness. Um, but yeah, it's basically just me just like making the stuff that I love, and then maybe I do these talks. I don't freaking know, because most of the time I finish these at like 5 o'clock, but I uh I oftentimes just sort of like work on other stuff. Like I just write like after the stream. Like it's kind of crazy. Like I would write stuff for Vandaville off stream, and then I would just sort of be like, okay, well, I guess I'm done with Vandaville now, and I didn't stream the thing. Like I would just write about Vandaville for no apparent reason, but I would just have it there. So yeah, um, because I really want to increase my video quality. Well, yeah, this is kind of just the production. Yeah, true. It's sort of like editing streams. I've seen editors do that. They would stream their editing process because one, it's pretty interesting if you're a video editor, but also it like employer wise, apparently this is like one of the ways employers like track your hours to make sure that if they do pay you, they pay you for a good reason. Like they don't just pay you for like a half-ass job. They actually pay you for the amount of work that you put in the video. So for instance, if you work on the video for like 8 hours, right? Like you better stream 8 hours of nothing but your video editing a video, right? So I think it would make sense if if I would like stream my making process, you know. Lazy Purple and Soundsmith does that sometimes. Really? I mean, I don't blame them. The freaking production value for the videos is crazy. Like, have you seen their videos? Like, it's freaking ridiculous. Like, it's on crack. It's like like there it really is like they're like the epitome of like maybe TF the content. I don't freaking know. Um, Hi Beam. But yeah, I mean, overall, there really isn't much to talk about. I think I have stated everything that I wanted. I've also made everything that I wanted for the trailer, and yeah, that's uh, that's basically it. I hope that you guys enjoyed, well, the end part of the stream because that's primarily where you guys apparently stick around too. But I mean, yeah, I guess I can do more of these. I guess I can do more of these sort of like end stream things. But anyways, I will be listing out the stuff that I'll do tomorrow. I will make renders for promotional material for Vandaville, and I would start making a short film, like a short film, like draft, like script for our first official film. I think that's it. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed the wonderful process of the making of Vandaville. This has been day what? I don't know. It's been day 6. It's been day 6, and Oh yeah, yeah. By the way, freaking cheeky plug. My brother is about to stream. He streams in D Live, so if you guys wanna go ahead and check him out, go ahead and pay him a visit. And yeah, I'm gonna be off now. This has been the Making of Vandaville.